What is going on, everybody? It is Frank the Tank, and today I'm doing an unboxing video. Now, you all can clearly tell what it is based on the title of the video, so I guess there's no reason for me to sound all like mysterious, so let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Clear Storm Black Belmo, the overseas version. Unfortunately, it's not the OG one, but that's okay. So yeah, I managed to get one thanks to some people. I'm not going to tell you who they are, however, they know who you know who you are if you ever see this video. The guy who sold this to me, I don't think he knows about my YouTube channel, but if he does, if you see this, shout out to you. Thank you for this. Seriously, because you know, I don't think I'd know it like I've ever known anybody who'd be like, you know, generous enough to give one of these up, because as we all know, the Black Belmo spare balls are like super rare, they're valuable, they're impossible to get, and these rare overseas ones, they're kind of hard to get too, because obviously, you know, as soon as they made that announcement that they're selling these, they just instantly disappear. So yeah, I was very fortunate to get my hands on one, and also another guy that I got in contact with, he actually messaged me. He told me that he has seen my channel, he's seen my videos, and he knows that I've been on a quest to try to find another one of these so that I could, you know, throw it down the lanes, because as I mentioned various times throughout my videos, that I have the original ones, and I do not want to throw those anymore, because obviously, you know, they're very hard to come by, and just seeing these getting scratched and ruined and chipped, I just don't want to see that happen. So that's why I retired them and put them up for display. And yeah, the guy who messaged me, he told me that he knew all about that, he knew about my channel, and that he was willing to sell me one. And so just so you know, I know you're not that guy. If you see this, you know who you are. I know you're not that guy who sold me this one. I know you were someone else. So I appreciate you shooting me that message, telling me that you were willing to sell me one for the purpose of, you know, me just owning one and being able to throw it down the lane. And also, I appreciate the fact that you said that it would serve as good content for my channel. So I really appreciate the fact that you thought of me, and you thought about how you thought about my channel and how that would serve as good content. So that's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. You know who you are. But I'm not done with you. I still need to talk to you about something. So whenever you get the chance, whenever you see this, shoot me a message on my eBay profile, because I believe that's how you contacted me. I forgot your name, but you know who you are. So shout out to the guy who sold me this one, and shout out to the other guy who shot me that message about selling me one of these as well. So yeah. Anyway, enough of that about that. So here it is. This is what the box looks like, in case any of you were curious. This is if you do get your hands on one, but you haven't gotten it yet, this is what you're getting your hands on when you get it. So yeah, just your normal average box. And this is actually the same kind of box that when I bought the Clear Storm Electric Blue, that's this one here. Hold on, let me get it out for you. For those of you who don't know what I'm speaking of, this one here, the Clear Electric Blue, yeah, the Clear Electric Blue had the same exact box, and these I actually kind of like, because they're pretty, I guess you could say, I don't know, I want to say they're heavy duty. They're like pretty strong, not like the other cheap type of storm boxes that the other bowling balls come in that can easily rip and fall apart. These are the tough ones, and I really like that. But anyway, enough about the box. But anyway, hold on a second, let me show you that right there. So yeah, that is your Clear Storm Black Belmo right there. So yeah, nothing really special other than, yeah, the gross weight. Unfortunately, I guess the 15-pound ones disappeared pretty quickly, because, you know, the majority of the world uses 15 pounds. And I believe that's why the guy who told me that I could get, he was like, and I quote, he said, I can get some of these and I can sell you one, but I can only get them in 14 pounds. And I didn't ask him why, but I assumed that he could only get those because the 15-pounders disappeared like that, which is understandable, because like I said, the 15-pounders is what the majority of the world uses. So anyway, yeah, that's what it says right there. 14 pounds, 3 ounces. Top weight is 4 ounces, which is insane. But yeah, the pin placement, 0.5 to 1.5. So there it is. There's a proper look for you there. So if you were curious to know, that's what it looks like in, like, you know, when you get it in the mail, or if you actually manage to go someplace where they have them. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and let's look at it. And so I guess it comes in this. Look at that. That's what, and yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's pretty, I mean, did I really expect anything else? So anyway, and you may notice that I'm not really showing as much excitement. I guess maybe it's because it's the overseas one and not the original one. But anyway, no, believe me, I'm really excited for this one. I didn't think I'd actually get my hands on an overseas one, but I got one. And so, anyway, there it is. Look at that. That's pretty nice. And in mint condition too. Who'd have thought? But there it is. That's your black Belmo right there. Pretty sick. Actually, let me zoom in here. Hold on one second. So there it is, folks. That is your overseas Clear Storm Black Belmo. It looks really, really cool. I really like it. Believe it or not, there are actually some differences in this ball, and that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. So luckily we have, for those of you who are just tuning into my channel and you don't know who I am and what I own, I do have the original black Belmo spare balls, and I'm actually going to get those out so that we can make a comparison from this one to the originals. And also, I want to let you know, at the time that I'm making this video, I do not have the white one of this, but I'll try my best to acquire the white one. Let's not get our hopes up, but I think that I may be able to. I'm not sure yet. But for now, we have the ever so rare black one, which is obviously the much harder one to try to obtain because it's the one that everyone wants. So now, I'm going to go ahead and get the white and black Belmo original spare balls out for you guys to see, and we're going to compare them, and we're going to see what the differences are. Okay guys, so here it is, all the Clear Storm Belmo spare balls. Isn't it incredible? I mean, yeah, with the exception of the overseas white one that I don't have, but this looks pretty sick, you gotta admit. The sickest thing ever. So, wow, I mean, this is, I'm honestly stunned that I even have all three of these. I mean, I remember way back when I first started doing this bowling channel, seeing these things and knowing how impossible it was to get my hands on them. I didn't think I'd ever be able to acquire them, and here we are. This is unreal. But anyway, enough about that. So, yeah, Clear Storm White Belmonte, Clear Storm Black Belmo, and the Overseas Black Belmo. So, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the obvious differences that there are from the Overseas compared to the OGs. So, of course, as you can see on the Overseas one, hold on one second here. There we go. On the overseas one, you can see that the Belmo logo is obviously different compared to the OG ones. This is like the much older Belmonte logo, I guess. And then, of course, this logo here you'll see on pretty much everywhere now. I mean, on his website. I think on his jerseys, pretty much on his website, his jerseys, and of course, pretty much every, every other strike ball that Storm has done in collaboration with Belmo, like the Promotion, the Drive, the Timeless, any overseas releases like the Timeless Space, the Timeless SE, and the Promotion Tour, just name a few. And of course, this logo will also be on the soon-to-be released trend. And for those of you who are wondering, at the time that I'm making this video, the trend has not been released, but by the time you see this, the trend will probably be out. But yeah, that is difference number one. Difference number two being, if you look on the sides, you'll see Storm on the left and right sides of this cube-shaped thing that they got inside the ball. And for those of you who ever wondered, what is that shape that is inside of this these really cool spare balls, I can confirm with you guys that it is a cube type of shape, although the weird, you know, I don't know what we want to call this, but whatever it is, it makes it look like it's not a cube, but it is a cube. I can confirm that. But anyway, yeah, Storm on the sides, and then the Storm Bolt at the top. And whereas with this one, you can kind of see it there. The Storm Bolt logo on the top and on the bottom, and the Storm logos on the left and right. So that is difference number two there. The Storm logo is not underneath here. Actually, what you can see underneath is actually the whole little serial number with the CG, and the pin is right here. You can't really see it that well because, well, this thing is way too black. And then, of course, it says black Belmonte right there, and of course the holes. And in case you guys were wondering, no, I didn't have these holes drilled into here. The previous owner, who actually recently discovered my channel, shout out to you for selling this, because you know nobody would dare ever give these up, but he was nice enough to give this one up to me. And I want to let you know, yes, this thing is still in good hands. It still hasn't been I've only ever thrown it twice since you sold it to me, but yeah, of course I can confirm that, yeah, this thing was plugged, obviously, but you know it doesn't really do anything. It's nothing to me. But yeah, that is what that is. As you can see, Storm Bolt logo there. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. It looks really cool that they decided to put it for the overseas one on all sides. The Storm Bolt logo on the top and bottom and on the sides. It makes it look kind of cool, but the downside to that I'll show you guys in a moment. Another difference is, as you can see on this side, we got the Belmo logo. On the other side, we have the Belmo logo as well, whereas with these, we have Team Storm on the back. So that is the difference right there as well. Personally, I like this, that there's the Belmo logo is on the front and the back, but for some reason, if you had to make me pick, I kind of like the whole Team Storm thing on the other side. Some of you might feel differently about it, but that is another difference right there. And also, yeah, that thing that I was going to get to, also, another difference I've heard, I can't confirm this, but I've heard that the cube thing that they put in these originals is different from the overseas one. I can't confirm that, but I have heard that it is. And I have reason to believe that the cube shape that they put in the overseas is different. And the reason for that is because, take a look at this. This is another difference as well. So, if you look here, I'm not sure if you can actually see it. So there you go. Actually, let me turn that the right way. There we go. So if you see there, there's the pin. Actually, let me bring you guys over here so you can get a better look. Here we go. So here we go. Let me zoom out. It's kind of a little fuzzy there. There we go. Okay. If you'll take a look, there's the pin and there's the CG, right? Pin, CG, right? Okay. With this one, and this is another difference here, if you look, the pin and the CG is not there. And that's because it's right there. And that, for me personally, kind of ruins it because, you know, I prefer that it be here because, you see, by putting it here, you can put the holes here. And if you're wondering, Jason Belmonte puts the holes for his spare ball here because that right there, putting them here gives you that incredible like look when it's rolling down the lane, like you see every time that he throws it. So in case you guys were ever wondering, that's how you get that really cool look of the cube when or of the ball when it's rolling down the lane. Like for example, take a look at these clips.
Subject. Randy of the Hammer Top spare replay.
Interesting that Jason shoots that split from the
So if you want it to look exactly like that when it's rolling down the lane, this is where you got to put the holes, on the side of the cube. And on this one, you can actually see the cube a little bit better, and you can see the sides of the ball there. With this one, you can't really see it all that well. But yeah, that's how I can tell that the cube shape is different, because see that? You can barely even see the sides of the ball. But yeah, I don't think that you'd be able to get the exact same look of that ball when it's going down the lane with the pin here. I really hope to God that I can put the holes maybe like here or something, so that I get that exact same look that these two do when they get thrown down the lane. But I highly doubt that. I have heard that you have to have the holes drilled somewhere close to where the pin is, but I'm really hoping that I could probably do something about this. But that kind of ruins it, that they put it on the corner of this cube shape thing. Like, take a look at this here on the box. Actually, it's not even on the box, actually. It's on the website. There was a picture of it. It shows the cube, and it shows that they put the pin on the corner, so that's kind of lame to me. But whatever. What's done is done. So, in case if you guys are wondering, am I going to use this one? Yes, I am going to use this one. These two are going to remain on display. I know some of you are really going to give me the the crap stick for putting holes in this one. But this one, like I said, in my opinion, is not as rare and valuable. Obviously, it's not rare. I mean, they're releasing it, right? But I have a feeling that this one soon will end up being rare as these two. But yeah, I'm going to put holes in this one so that I could use it. But I will only be using it for video purposes. I won't be like taking it to practice every single time. I mean, that's what that one over there is for. So yeah, so I guess that's really it. There's not very much else to talk about. Those are really all the differences. The pin placement, the shape of the cube, the Belmo logos, the Storm Bolt logo being added to the bottom, and yeah, the Belmo logos being on both sides. That's really all there is to it. There's not much else. So I guess that's all we got. So if you're going to get your hands on one of these, at least you know what you're getting before you get it. If you were unlucky and you are not able to get your hands on this, well, at least now you know what it's like. So anyway, come on, focus. What is wrong with you? Oh, anyway, that is your Black Belmo Clear Storm spare ball unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be coming out you guys with more stuff, of course. So anyway, that's it. Can't believe this. And then I have a feeling that I'll be able to get my hands on the white one too. I mean, I'm not like, you know, keeping my fingers crossed on that, you know, because obviously these are disappearing like crazy. But all I can do is just hope, right? So anyway, I'm Frank the Tank. That was the Black Belmo unboxing. I'll catch you guys in another one. Later.